Hello students, in this session I will be covering Annamalai University's Master of Commerce first year subject Modern Marketing. In this session I will be covering Unit 6, the last unit of this subject, and I will be covering Lesson 21 to Lesson 24. Lesson 21, Marketing Research. What do you mean by marketing research? Marketing research has been variedly defined. It is the systematic, objective and exhaustive search for and study of the facts relating to any problem in the field of marketing. So, in the field of marketing, study about any topic, okay, or any problem, and find out the solution for that particular problem or research material. Everything is done through marketing research. The American Marketing Association has defined marketing research as the systematic gathering, recording, analyzing of data about problems relating to the marketing of goods and services. Okay, so it's a systematic gathering, recording, analyzing of the data related to the marketing area. Scope. There are varied scope for the research activities, especially the marketing research activities, like product and service research, market research, which covers analysis of market, promotion research, which covers advertising campaign evaluation, analysis of advertising and selling practices, etc. Distribution research, which covers location and design of distribution centers, handling and packing of merchandise, etc. Pricing research, corporate responsibility research, and miscellaneous research areas. Okay. Now, marketing information versus marketing research. A marketing information system is an ongoing, future-oriented structure designed to generate, process, store and later retrieve information to aid decision making in an organization's marketing program. So marketing information system is a computer system which generate, process, store and later can retrieve the information. And there are contrasts between marketing information system and marketing research available. Okay. Objects of marketing research: to define the present market situation together with the long range trends, to discover what major and underlying factors are dominating the situation and how these factors can be influenced or controlled. So set up a plan for keeping in touch with the behavior to these dominating factors. And there are various step-by-step procedures for marketing research process. Step 1, defining of problem, find out what the problem is and define it. Statement of research objectives, list of needed information, design of data collection project. Step 5, selecting the sampling scheme and sample size. Step 6, organizing field work. Step 7, analyzing the data. Step 8, findings and conclusions of the research, marketing research. So these are the things covered in the stages of marketing research process. There are 8 stages or 8 steps in the marketing research process. These are the things covered in lesson 21. Now lesson 22, consumerism. Consumer is the center of all economic activities. We used to say that consumer is the king or customer is the king. Okay, consumerism was thought of as a consumer movement first in mid 1960s. It was considered as another ism like socialism and communism threatening capitalism. In simple words, consumerism is a process of consumers against unfair business practices and business injustices. It is in fact a social force designed to protect consumer interest in the marketplace by organizing consumer pressure on business. Consumerism means that the consumer looks upon the manufacturer as somebody who is interested but who really does not know what the consumer's realities are. So these are the things. So consumerism is nothing but providing what is required by the consumers rather than producing something which does not required by the consumer. So the manufacturers needs to understand the requirements of the consumers and accordingly manufacture their goods and or services, design their services. Consumer protection, need for consumer protection. A majority of the population is illiterate, ignorant and ill-informed. The consumer is economically weak if compared with the producer or the seller. The advance of science and technology enables the manufacturers to produce myriad types of goods. Myriad is nothing but different or varied. There are varieties of same type of goods produced by different manufacturers. Example, television, refrigerator, mixie, etc. Advertising is a potent device for sales promotion. Potent is nothing but possible, highly possible. So consumer movement abroad and in India. Consumerism or consumer movement is a social movement. In the past, all movements such as independence movement, civil rights movements, etc. were the results of social conflict. So also consumer movement, which is likely to be with us till the conflict facing the consumer is resolved. So that there is a great deal of conflict between the manufacturer and the consumer. So consumer movement is highly essential. So these are the things covered in lesson 22. Now to lesson 23, government and marketing. Need for government intervention. Marketing decisions are influenced and shaped by a variety of organizational and environmental factors. Okay. The broad reason for the influence of state, that means government, on the marketing decisions of companies may be put under three categories: commitment to national economic priorities and development strategy, concern for and sympathy with emerging consumerism, and the need for regulation of commercial relations amongst citizens of our country. So these are the things required for, or the reasons influenced by the state for influencing the market decisions of a company. ISI certification. As you know, ISI certification is a matter of product stability and product category. AGMARK has been derived from the word agricultural marketing, which is given for the AGMARK is given for the agricultural product or agricultural produce made in India. These are the things covered in lesson 23. Now to lesson 24, the last lesson of modern marketing. The Indian marketing environment. Environment comprises two aspects: internal and external. Okay, the internal organization's environment and the external environment outside the organization. External environment is influenced by uncontrollable factors, forces, demography, economic, political, legal, technological, demand and competitive scenario. A customer-oriented organization has twin objectives, that means two objectives: economic performance, that is profitability, and social performance, that is satisfaction of all interested parties such as customer, citizen, employees and the government. With this background, marketing environment. Demographics. India is the world's second largest customer base, and adding to the population, majority of them are in the age bracket of 25 to 50, the spending years. This bracket has a maximum discretionary income, and hence the target of all producers creation in nuclear family is changing the spending habits and it's adding to the spending. Psychographics. The change to nuclear family has led to democratic purchase decisions with housewife exerting greater influence. Products. The liberalization of the Indian economy with regard to technology transfer gave an impetus to the world's best technology flowing into the country. Role of price. The Indian market is experiencing a peculiar phenomenon nowadays. The consumer durables have good image when priced higher, as is in the case of television sets. On the other hand, PC marketers are cutting prices like anything, and if the response to the price cut by Electronic Corporation is any indication of the things come, PCs are going to be still cheaper. Distribution calls for making available the product in every corner of the market. This is especially true with low involvement products. Distribution is highly necessary. Distribution is nothing but the logistics and supply chain management operations happening throughout the world, especially in India, which and cheaper and economical distribution facilities will bring down the cost of goods. Promotion. The 1980s have been regarded by many as a watershed decade. They saw the beginning of the positioning era. Comparative advertising, political advertising, the growing importance of shelf space at retail outlets, the importance of rural markets, and the beginning of direct marketing. So promotion regarding advertising also happened through television sets in the 1980s. Even before that, through radio and newspapers. Now it has reached to such a level of internet, social marketing, digital marketing, internet marketing, social media marketing, etc. has in this era, in the 21st century, the second decade. These are the main things covered in lesson 24. Okay. Thank you very much. Happy learning.